Hello everybody, JB here for Just TCG and welcome to another episode on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Now today we are going to talk about how to unlock YAMI YUGI when you start as Seto Kaiba. Now in order to get to the character unlock missions for YAMI YUGI, you have to reach stage 16, and once you do that, his character unlock missions appear. The first thing you need to do is collect 10 cards. You can do that via drops, via the card trader, or by opening packs, and 10 cards honestly isn't a lot. You also have to use Blue Eyes White Dragon once. Seto Kaiba has a Blue Eyes White Dragon, so you just basically need to duel as him and then use Blue Eyes to win. You don't even have to win, you just have to use it. You just have to summon it once, and it's really easy. Then you also need to use 5 spell cards in one duel, which I've already done ahead of time. Just pack 8 or 9 spells in your deck and then just use 5 spell cards. In fact, you could even pack 20 in as long as you use 5. You don't have to win the duel. And finally, you have to beat YAMI YUGI at level 30 as Kaiba. So, I'm going to switch over to Kaiba, and then I'm actually going to show the level 30 duel at the duel gate. Because why not? Let's show an actual duel. Now, I'll continue using my free-to-play Peak Performance Blue Eyes deck because I think I just think it's a fun deck to play. I don't even need to justify it. I just think it's a fun deck to play. So yeah, level 30 it has to be. And the drops that YAMI YUGI give include Dark Magician, Curse, Gaia the Dragon Champion, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, Catapult Turtle, Mystic Box, Diffusion Wave Motion, amongst others, including Gaia the Fierce Knight, and things like that. So, let's just get this duel underway. You will never win until you believe in the heart of the cards. Sure thing. Now, remember, with the duel gate duels, you can't auto-duel them, you have to do it manually, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. Going second, no big deal. Using Peak Performance. Okay. Book of Secret Arts onto his. I think that's a toy magician. Ooh, 2. Interesting. But there's 2 dragon treasures, so we're okay. Then we're going to play the Banner of Courage, and then we're going to stick a dragon treasure on. And then we're going to stick another dragon treasure on him. Yep. Stick on him as well. 2500 attack. Bang. There we go. I don't think I even needed to use the second one. But this will be done by turn 4, which is great. And I'm just going to activate the effect, because why not? Because I can. And there we go. Level 30 duels aren't always as simple as this, but a lot of the AI opponents, as you know, will struggle just against really powerful level 4 monsters with high attack. So yeah. Quick victory, because I did it in the first 2 turns. I think that's like my 13th or 14th dragon treasure. Yeah, I have a lot of them. What excellent dueling. Yes, indeed. So, with that, we can tick all the things off the list. We have collected 10 cards. We have used Blue Eyes White Dragon 1 time. I used 5 spell cards off screen, but again, it's really easy. And then you play a Seto Kaiba and win 1 duel. And then you have to obviously click complete all character unlock missions, and then you'll get this scene. Yeah, so he talks about dueling. Yeah. Yeah, Dark Magician. This unlocks the Dark Magician, or Yugi's Dark Magician art anyway. So if you, in my previous episode, I defeated the whole of Battle City and got Arcana. So that was my first Dark Magician. Here we've got our second. And there we go. That is YAMI YUGI unlocked. Again, if you chose YAMI YUGI to begin with, then it's set a Kaiba at level 15 instead. There's some slightly different missions there. But let's talk about YAMI YUGI really quickly. So in terms of his level ups, obviously there's the gems, there's the deck box slots, but we'll talk about the interesting things about his levels. So at level 4, you get access to Power of Dark. This means that you start with YAMI on the field, which I think gives Fiends and Spellcasters 200 points extra attack and defense. At level 11, he said, you've got Curse of Dragon, which is quite a strong 5-star dragon. At level 13, you have Draw Sense Spell Trap. Whenever you take 1800 points of damage or more, if you've got this ability, it means that the next card you draw will be a random spell or trap card. At level 14, you've got Dark Magic Attack. Destroy a spell or trap card your opponent controls if you control Dark Magician. At level 20, you have perhaps one of the best skills. Sorry, not one of the best skills. This is Sorcery Conduit. I got this mixed up. It's like Draw Sense, except it's with a spellcaster. Level 21, you've got Chain Destruction. I think this is quite strong in Duel Links. So you might want to just get to level 21 as quickly as possible. Level 23 is Goddess with the third eye, good in any fusion decks. At level 33, you've got Spiral Spear Strike, which is good for decks that play Gaia the Fierce Knight. And you'd be surprised, there is a deck at the moment which uses Gaia the Fierce, or Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight, and Blackluster Soldier, the not Envoy of the Beginning, but the other one that isn't the Ritual Monster. So this is actually quite good. And at level 35, you've got Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight, like Gaia the Fierce Knight, but you can normal summon it if it's the only card in your hand. So that's quite good. I have mixed feelings about Vandalion. I think not a lot of people... there's not a lot of good counter-trap cards in the meta right now. If it does become meta, then perhaps this will see play. But right now, I just think it's not that great. But level 40 is Sorcerer of Dark Magic. And if you're playing a Dark Magician deck, I think this would be really good, because traps can be... There are some really strong traps in the meta right now, such as Mirror Wall and WAD, amongst other things. So you just need to be really, really careful with traps right now. And I think Sorcerer of Dark Magic, if a Dark Magician deck does reach the meta, will be really good in that deck. Now, in terms of the other exclusive skills to YAMI YUGI, there's also Spell Specialist, which means that if you have 5 or more spells in your deck, there's a better chance of spells appearing in your opening hand. And Destiny Draw, which for me is the best skill in the game for YAMI YUGI. If you take 2,000 points of damage in any one turn, you get to choose your next draw. Now, Destiny Draw and Spell Specialist only become available via drops upon completing a duel, so you'll need to basically farm and get them. But if you can get Destiny Draw, so many options are available to you in terms of decks. Control decks become viable with Destiny Draw, so bear that in mind. But in the meantime, that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoy this content, please remember to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Hearthstone, Pokemon Trading Card Game, and Magic the Gathering content. I'm sticking with Duel Links for now because there's an awful lot to discover. But there will be episodes of other games coming out in the future. Remember to like this video, of course, really helps me get my content out there. But in the meantime, I have been JB for Just TCG, and I'll see you in the next episode.